if you look on someone like Daniel Dubois, he's been manufactured to get to where he's got to.
Boxing fans, we're here in London. It is a few days before the big one. Anthony Joshua, Daniel Dubois with me, Spencer Fearon. Spencer, it's a bit loud in here, so apologies to anyone who thinks we're shouting, but we're here at the public workout. Just talk to me about this fight, man. Big fight for both guys. How do you see this fight playing out?
It's a big fight for one person. It's a big fight for Daniel Dubois. It's not a big fight for Anthony Joshua.
All right, elaborate, because I know what you're saying, but I'm talking about the occasion. 96,000 people. I know Anthony Joshua has done this before. He has been here. He has done it before. But it seems like a big spectacle.
Anthony Joshua was born for these occasions, right? Because he made these things manifest. Yeah. If you look on someone like Daniel Dubois, he's been manufactured to get to where he's got to. Right, I'm not taking nothing away from him. He's a very, very good talent. He's devoted his life to boxing because he had no other option, right? Because his father's been very, very vicarious with him, right? So his dad is living a dream through his son. I don't really think that is actually Daniel Dubois' dream. What's happening right now with Anthony Joshua has rediscovered himself. A rediscovered Anthony Joshua is a problem for anybody. And that's why I see this fight going only one way. I can only see one winner in this fight.
I do want to sort of talk about some narratives are forming leading up to this fight. First of all, a lot of people are saying Daniel Dubois is very open against Hrgovic, took a lot of punches. If that's Anthony Joshua on the other side, maybe he stops Dubois. Do you see it that way? Do you feel like Dubois was too open against Hrgovic, and if that is Anthony Joshua on the other side, that he does stop him?
I don't see. Yeah, so I'm saying Anthony Joshua's been groomed for these kind of. He's used to this. How is Daniel Dubois going to react to walking out and seeing that amount of people?
Now I'm talking about the narrative though, where a lot of people are saying Daniel Dubois was too open in the first fight.
It was way up. Listen, you can cut that bit anyway, right? But I'm not saying like, right, but I'm saying Daniel Dubois was way too open, way too susceptible to get hit with hard shots against Hrgovic, right? Even though I tipped him to win that fight, and he did win that fight, Hrgovic don't look like Anthony Joshua. You know that now?
In regards to another narrative, Daniel Dubois has got a lot of power that we know of.
He does.
And if that does land on Anthony Joshua, then there's a lot of trouble. But is that
listen, everyone's got to stop going on like, well, Anthony Joshua's chinny. Anthony Joshua's not chinny.
I didn't say that.
No, but you're saying no if he lands. But I'm just letting people know, Anthony Joshua's not chinny. Anthony Joshua, certain things, what happens with him is more to do with experience or not knowing how to react to get hit with a hard shot. He's been through those things now. So all of those things are coupled with the experience. The experience is, I'm not believing with that narrative. You know what I mean? I'm rolling with the narrative quite simply as this. Anthony Joshua is the one that's been groomed for these kind of for this experience. Anthony Joshua is more settled in the experience. And to tell you the honest truth, this is far too early for Daniel Dubois.
Okay. In regards to Dubois, what fights do you believe he's had that can prepare for an Anthony Joshua? I know he's had Usyk, but that's a different type of fighter completely to an Anthony Joshua.
Well, what happened in the Usyk fight? He succumbed to pressure. And because he succumbed to pressure, let's be real with this, he quit in the fight. He quit. Right? Let's call it as it is, he quit. Right? Not saying that he's a bad fighter, right? And I'm not even saying like quitting is a bad thing, but what I'm trying to say, that is in your mental makeup, right? It's in your mental makeup. So therefore you can get broken down. And Usyk don't look like Anthony Joshua. Usyk gives you angles. Usyk mentally drains you because he's a psychologist. And when you're up against Usyk, you're sat down on the psychotherapist's couch. It's a total different thing with Anthony Joshua. And not only that, all the time I've seen Anthony Joshua, since teaming up with Ben Davison, he's always props in his team. I haven't heard Daniel Dubois once props Don Charles, not once. And when things get into deep waters, we're gonna see, then we're gonna see. And because of the deep waters, I'm going for Anthony Joshua big time in this fight.
Carl Froch is saying, listen, if Joshua loses this is the end of his career,
listen, that's Carl Froch's business. I don't care what Carl Froch thinks. Yeah, I mean, tell Carl Froch to continue supporting Tommy Robinson. And leave that on the camera as well. Don't try to take that off. You know what I mean? No EDO man can't tell me nothing. I've said it.
All right, so after this fight, regardless of what happens in this fight, Turki Al-Sheikh still wants to make Tyson Fury Anthony Joshua, because that's... Will there still be
There's no bigger fight than that? Let's be real. The narrative does not fit. The narrative doesn't fit, yeah? But the narrative doesn't fit for Anthony Joshua to lose.
Okay.
The narrative is Anthony Joshua wins. The narrative is Tyson Fury wins. Or if he don't win, he doesn't embarrass himself, and they make that fight, because that is still the biggest fight in boxing. Let's just call it, let's be real. And it'd be a 2-fight spinner. You know what I mean? It'd be one here, it'd be one in Saudi Arabia. It'd be big. Let's call it as it is.
Cool. Spencer, I'm going to let you go. We are going to catch up later on in the week. It is very loud here. Thank you very much.
No, keep on doing what you're doing. Massive big up to PBF. You know what I mean? Yeah, love.
Thank you very much, bro.